So in case you were wondering about the question of what happens if your DJ gets sick or has an accident on the night of your event, I'm glad you asked. So one thing to remember with the Griffin Alliance group is that we're quite large, and so we can have up to 60 DJs performing on any given night. What this means is that we've actually got a lot of information about how likely it is for someone within that group of DJs to fall ill or have an accident. We've been doing this for 20 years and we have a very, very clear and good idea about what amount of things going wrong we might expect. It's fairly low, probably a lot lower than you might expect, but with 60 DJs out every night, there is the possibility that one of them can get sick. So we've always got on-call standby DJs, which is something that we can offer because we're a larger group, which a smaller group can't offer. They can't pay someone to not work, whereas we're in a position to do that, to actually keep people on standby and call them in if a DJ calls in sick. So I hope that gives you some information about how we do things. We've always got that on-call standby person. So if your DJ is halfway to your event and they have a car accident, I think the last time that happened for us was about 3 years ago, we can immediately dispatch someone independently, and we've got all of the information there ready to brief them so that they can go out and mirror the performance that you were expecting. And also, which is a bit more common, if the DJ calls us the day before and says, you know, I've hurt myself and I'm at the hospital, or I've fallen sick, here's my doctor's certificate, those sorts of things, we are prepared for that, and that's something that we address on a day-to-day basis, and we've got those standby processes in place so that you can make sure that the performance that you've spoken about with your allocated DJ can still be made in the very low chance of that happening for you individually. But you know, when we're doing sort of 500 of these a year, then it does happen to us. You know, you're talking about sort of 10 or 15 times a year. So we've got the systems and processes in place on the rare event that that does happen, that that particular event is not interrupted. And also, one of the things which we really like when that does happen is when the guests come back to us and the clients come back to us and say, the guests didn't even know that the DJ that you brought in was brought in, you know, at the last minute. So we've got that ability to create those systems and structures so that a DJ can be quickly briefed and create a performance which is as good as the DJ that was already in line to do it but unfortunately fell sick. So I hope that answers your question. If you've got any questions about this, feel free to give me a call or drop me an email. This is David Bartholomeusz from Griffin Alliance DJs. I hope to hear from you soon.